has been postponed 1 week. Jerry Lynn suffering a pectoral muscle injury last week in a matchup against AJ Styles. That bout postponed 1 week. Both of them are here, however. We'll hear from both Siaki and Lynn. And in addition, it's Brian Lee versus Chris Harris, James Storm versus Slash. The winner of those two matches will go into the ring in a three-way bull rope matchup with Father James Mitchell. Let's get this show kicked off with a tag team match.
The opening contest for TNA. Total non-stop action is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Already in the ring from Brooklyn, New York, at a combined weight of 402 pounds, Joel and Jose, the S.A.T.
Well, I guess you could bill this opening tag bout as for the bragging rights of Brooklyn, New York. It's the SATs against their training partners.
And their opponents being led to the ring by Trinity. At a combined weight of 406 pounds, Divine Storm.
Imagine how the competitive juices are flowing between these two teams that have reached the national TV spotlight right here on NWA TNA. All four, actually all five if you count Trinity, and you better count her the way we've seen her get involved in the last couple of weeks, come from the same training school in Brooklyn, New York. This is for the bragging rights of Brooklyn.
You know, we've seen AJ Styles and Jerry Lynn, who are so familiar with each other, wrestle so many times. Think about these two teams, Mike. How they must know each other, training together over the last 2 years.
And it's almost as if Divine Storm now wants to use the SATs as that stepping stone, that next step up the ladder of success here in the NWA. And don't overlook the third member of this team, Trinity. She's a lot more than eye candy. Amazing what we've seen in the past couple of weeks. The moonsaults, the Hurricane Ranas from Trinity.
Absolutely, Mike. Trinity is something else. She's a stunt double and has done so in so many movies and TV shows like Third Watch and Law & Order. I mean, keep your eye on her, because it's like you said, it's almost 3-on-2 in the ring.
And we understand that the winner of this tag team matchup will be in line for an NWA tag team title shot. In the ring at this point in time, 19-year-old Quiet Storm facing off against 18-year-old Jose Maximo.
I'll tell you what, this is the first time I think I've ever seen a tag team that went up against the SATs that were almost an identical mirror in size when you look at them out there. The four of them, you change clothes, and you could just about have the same thing, if you know what I mean.
You know, Don, we often talk about opponents that are familiar with each other after a certain series of matchups, but imagine how well both of these teams know each other after spending countless hours working out together in the same gym, same training facility. To me, the key to victory is going to be coming up with some new, some unfamiliar moves to keep your opponents off guard.
I'll tell you something, I am still surprised, though, Mike, that more tag teams that have faced Divine Storm haven't complained more about the Trinity factor. Because, like we've mentioned, she does things out there that they're doing. Oh, beautiful right here.
Great roll-up by Chris Divine on Joel Maximo, but Maximo's able to break it up, kick out, and then use a very unique leg scissors takeover. Enziguri kick to the back of the head. Follows up the knife edge chop with a forearm, and now sends Divine off into the ropes. The reversal.
Are we sure these four aren't related?
Well, now, wait a minute. Amazing Red is the cousin of the SATs. But no, I don't believe that Divine Storm is any relation to either Jose or Joel Maximo.
Beautiful kick right there.
Yeah, excellent drop kick out of the corner.
Oh, a little help there, yeah!
Yeah, elevated by his own brother. Jose sends, or rather Joel sends Jose up and over to the top rope, out onto the arena floor. Chris Divine fighting it out on the floor. Meanwhile, in the ring, Quiet Storm sends Joel out, and now Quiet Storm goes for the flip dive. I still can't get over it. Rowdy fight. Look at this.
Oh, here it is.
Trinity.
Top rope.
To the top.
There she goes. You're looking at a woman who used to race jet skis professionally, Mike, and motocross racing. That's Trinity. We got to see that again.
Have to. You know, we said it at the top of the broadcast, a lot more than eye candy when Trinity comes to the ring. That was phenomenal. The flawless moonsaults and hurricane ranas that we've seen from Trinity the last couple of weeks.
I'll tell you something, like I said, it's almost unfair. You're in a handicap match out there when you're against Divine Storm. But right now, the Maximos have taken control. Here we go.
Double team move now by the Maximos.
Now that's what you call a teamwork submission hold right there, buddy.
And followed up by a basement dropkick. I still can't get over the Roddy Piper situation.
I know, and it's almost...
Still has me out of my game here, even though this matchup has already progressed several minutes in. Roddy Piper,
folks, I'm going to tell you something.
Confronting Vince Russo.
And we are not kidding. We have no idea what to expect every Wednesday night.
Yeah.
You don't either. You've got to tune in. I mean, right off the bat, that just totally thrown us off. Look at this, though. Look at this.
And tag is in. You'll notice that his brother is the legal man. And he comes in with a slingshot leg drop. Goes for the cover on Divine and gets two.
I'll tell you what, the SATs work so well together. I mean, these brothers are incredible. They have been so exciting here in NWA TNA. Been part of some of the greatest matches in NWA TNA.
Yeah, both in terms of X Division as well as in tag team matches.
Oh! Chris Divine let it on him.
And goes for the cover. Quick follow-up. And just able to get a 2 count. Wow.
The Roddy Piper thing still got you, doesn't it?
It really does. Absolutely does. Hot Rod returns to professional wrestling right here on NWA TNA. And it didn't seem like Russo had many answers for him, did it?
Well, it is crazy. Nobody's giving the mic.
Oh, isn't that terrible?
Well, just ain't the devil's advocate here. I wanted to hear what he had to say. I know you heard enough of it, but I wanted to hear it. Oh, here we go! Beautiful by Joel!
Beautifully executed missile drop kick off the top by Joel. Sends Chris Divine.
Here it is!
Quick slam. Got a 2 count. Boy, he snapped off that slam, followed it up immediately with the pin.
Other than the moonsault there, Trinity's not been much of a factor in this match. And the SATs have kind of taken control. Oh, great!
Yeah, attempted the German suplex. Landed on his feet. Gonna double him up. Take him up.
Oh, yeah.
And take him down. Maximo overdrive is what he calls that move, and it's broken up at the last second by Divine.
What an incredible match to start the show off with, though, really. These guys so familiar with each other.
Yeah, this is for the bragging rights. This is to try and prove who's best, as well as for a shot at the NWA World Tag Team titles. Death Valley Driver and another 2 count.
The only thing missing is their cousin, Amazing Red. Then with Trinity involved, we'd have a great top 3, to be honest with you.
And Amazing Red will be here later in this broadcast in our big 4-way double elimination matchup, spotlighting the X Division.
White Storm now. Oh, nice elbow.
Yeah, point of the elbow by Jose Maximo when he ran into the corner. Jose headed up to the top, cut off by Quiet Storm, gonna bring him out to the middle of the mat. Drives it down to the mat. Did he get it?
No, Joel got in.
Brother broke it up.
That is one move, though. I'll tell you, he used that last week for the win.
Yeah, that's Storm Cradle Driver from the tag team of Divine Storm. Gave them the victory 1 week ago when they scored their first win in NWA TNA and looking to prove that they belong in the tag team division.
Oh, nice. Here it goes. Here it goes.
Look at Trinity slide into the ring.
Oh, wait a minute.
They were going for the Spanish fly and she cut him off. 1, 2, and
no.
Storm did it.
No way.
The winners of the match, Divine Storm.
Just when it appeared as if the Maximos were going to pull it out, they had the Spanish fly in place. Trinity came in, the interference, and Divine Storm gets the win, and Divine Storm now is in line for a title shot at the NWA World Tag Team Champions.
I told you that Trinity hadn't been seen much in that match, but she made it count when it had to.
Yeah, all about timing that time for Trinity. connecting with the moonsault, then breaking up the Spanish